you can just feel that the people were empowered by one another, by their collective, by being in Tahrir, chanting all together, standing against the dictator. And they all came from different parts, all different walks of life, different cities, different age groups, different religions, but they were all united by their collective struggle. And you can just see when the police was pushing on us and firing tear gas and all that, people would run, but then look at one another and run back at the officers. I mean, I saw thousands of people running after police, and I just couldn't believe my eyes. The fear barrier was gone, and everybody was loose, and that was it. We owned Tahrir Square at that moment. And even though the Tahrir Square that night was cleared by violence, this is when I got a rubber bullet in my back, and that didn't stop even. We would run on the side street, gather again, chant again, and keep on chanting, and it didn't stop. It did not stop. Once the government started, shutting down Twitter first, so we used a proxy, and then they shut down the internet, so we used cell phones. Then they shut down that. Then we used landlines for the first time. I forgot people's phone numbers. Then the word was out already. The word was out that Friday, everybody mosque, church, then we go out to the streets, and nobody could get in touch with anybody. But you went down to the street, and every single inch of asphalt in Cairo was built by someone who hates Mubarak and wants him out. It was that amazing of how many people came out January 28th, regardless of all the internet and the Facebook and all this thing. Because the struggle was there, the determination and the persistence was there. And nothing was going to stop us. No tear gas, no rubber bullets, no police brutality that we have been facing for the past 3 days. And when the police disappeared, which was really surprising, I didn't honestly think that they would go out this easy, but it just took 6-7 hours to take out the whole police. It was very surprising. I mean, they were shooting tear gas non-stop, and I knew that they would run out at some point. I mean, it was just afterwards. So we went to Tahrir Square, the army came in, which was kind of feeling weird for me and for a lot of comrades, because we don't trust arms. Maybe the out public, they do, and the fact that the army is a huge part of society, and everybody in the army, I mean, all the males are subjected to a role in the